So when I
hilarious.
first started working for Bob, me and Bob like immediately hit it off. Like we were just like boys. But like at that point, I was like a fucking get me whatever you need. Like when he and I still am at that point, but he would be like, get me whatever you need. 4 a.m. I wake up. I fucking run on foot to CVS and get him something like crazy soldier like type shit. And I was at his house. Well, actually, we lived together at that point, but we lived in Beverly Hills. And he had this absolute smoke show, like smoky.
Yeah,
like
she's
she's bad as
Like
fuck.
where I was like, no, like neither of you. Like, what are y'all doing?
Okay, thank you for neither of us.
You or Bob.
Okay, that's fine. I'm
Like,
cool with
well,
that.
how is
As long
this
as somebody
happening?
else can do it, then I'm cool. And so he had this absolute smoky over,
Beautiful girl.
like so.
No, like he's
hot.
not gapping. Like
I'm
I'm
kind of
like,
pissed
what
off
the
because
fuck?
I feel like I
Yeah.
had multiple.
Do we have
opportunities.
her name just so you can show me
No,
out?
I'll show you
okay,
after.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's like a 10.
I'd love to see.
Like
I'd love
honestly,
to
you
see.
you cannot get much hotter than
Can you
this chick.
relax?
Like,
Yo, he's really trying to egg that on
no,
right
like
now.
I'm talking like super fit, like great skin tone, like
Okay.
the clear, like the hottest
No,
you
we
can
get the point.
Like god damn, she was
100%
like
we get it.
beautiful. Like everybody's like in her DMs, like everybody like not Jason Derulo, but like fucking Chris Brown, like the biggest names he could think of, are like hitting her up and shit.
Yeah.
And
I told a fucking story. God damn it. Jesus Christ, man.
and so I go over to his house, or I'm at our house. No, I'm at her house. I'm sorry. I'm at her house.
I love this story.
I'm at her house and like I'm at our house and she comes over and like I usually don't get nervous around people, but I got really nervous around her because she's like really beautiful, and like I could tell Bob was like trying to work it a little bit, but like she was like super talkative with me the whole time, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I worked for this guy for 2 weeks, and he's like, yo, I got this masseuse coming over in like a couple hours. Can you let him in? And I was like, yeah, of course. 2 hours goes by, nobody shows up. And so she requests that I give her like a full body like massage like a professional. And I was like, okay, cool. Like,
Whoa, wait, what?
yeah, crazy as fuck. I don't even care. I was
No,
like,
this
yeah.
is real.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like I'll do it, whatever. So go into the room and like I give her like a full body massage. It's fucking crazy. Bob's like popping his head in every like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, like I'm acting like a professional masseuse at this point. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm,
No, this guy. No, I got to tell you one thing about Steiny. This
Yeah.
guy can fucking do it all.
yeah.
And he does it all.
I'm a week and a half into the job, so I'm so worried about like everything too. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I got you. Like,
And you're not going to be weird to this girl.
no,
like,
not
you know,
at
you're
all.
going to give her
But
the massage she asked for.
She asked me to do it.
Of
And I was
course.
like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And I let her know, like, yo,
He didn't think that was weird?
He thought it was weird, but like, I think that he liked her so much that he was like, I'm gonna let it slide type shit. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, and he was also like maybe testing me. You know what I mean? And so like that ended. Like they went to dinner, and then like 5 days later we went to Las Vegas we were there for like some event. I can't remember what it was. And so she comes with, and it's like 2 or 3 a.m. in Vegas, and I get a text, and I'm like, and Bob's like, yo, what's up? Like, Bob texts me, and he's like, what are you doing? And I was playing poker in the Win room, and he's like, can you come up here? And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And so I cash out, and I go up there, and he's like, yo, she wants you to give her another massage. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, this is kind of weird. Is this too much?
No, tell the story.
No,
the
I
story's
wanna
fucking
hear
amazing.
the story
Yeah.
so much.
I was just making sure everything was good over there.
Yeah, and so it was like kind of weird and shit, and I'm like, yo, like I don't really feel comfortable. Like at that point, I feel like I was like getting tested by some shit, like absolute rocket, like 10, like you can't get much hotter than that.
We get it. We get it. Yeah, we get it.
100%.
And then he's like trying to date her. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
But like she's like a weird thing, and so I go in there, and she's just like waiting, and like
Is she
basically
naked, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah.
going to ask.
Okay.
when in
naked.
Vegas she was like naked and like was like, hey, come in here, like, and started talking to me, and then like it just like started happening, and like we started making out, and then like we started having sex.
Woo!
Yeah. So she literally like came onto me in this whole point.
She
like
came onto you, huh?
yeah, no, but like she was the one that was like, hey, let's do this type shit. And I was
Hell
like, all right,
yes,
yeah,
Steiny.
obviously I'm down. Like, you're too hot. But then I have my boss who's like crazy as fuck, like downstairs gambling.
Yeah.
And then so we start banging, and then all of a sudden I hear a knock at the door.
No shot.
You know?
This is fake.
No, it's
It's a real
100%
story.
real.
It's a real story.
And I hear, what's going on in there? And I'm like, I can hear it, but like, I'm like, yo, fuck it, like, whatever, like. And so we're like still going at it, and then he comes in there.
Oh God.
Wait,
he-
he comes in there like mid.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we doggy? Are we missionary? What are
Doggy.
we? Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to draw
Yeah.
the. I'm
Fucking
trying to
go.
draw
In
the
front of the
fucking-
mirror, in front of the
Let's
mirror.
fucking go.
In front
I
of the
love
mirror
it.
type shit, yeah.
Let's go, baby.
And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, whoa, bro, I thought this was cool. And he was like, well, I didn't think it would actually happen. Like, I thought this was like a test. And I was like, dude, like, you can't send me in there and not expect that to happen. And so there was like a whole thing.
Because he had kind of said, like, yo, I'm getting.
He,
You
like-
told him, right? You were like, I'm
yeah,
getting
like
these
he was
vibes.
like, yo, if that happens, go ahead and do it. Like,
You had the green light.
I had the green light.
You didn't tell us
it.
that.
Yeah, no. Before I went in there, he was like, yo, if anything happens, fucking have at it.
Yeah.
But it was like a test.
Yeah, I
I
had
felt
made
like.
that known.
Sorry, I didn't include that. It's like an
Okay.
important.
was just
It's a really
very-
important detail to include.
Yeah, it
Very
really
important
is.
detail. Otherwise, it just sound like you fucked like your
Your
boss's girl.
Yeah.
But I kind of did at the same time.
You did, but it was like
He gave you the okay.
he was
He
like, if
just
it happens.
didn't think
But
it
so
would
then after
happen.
the fact, he was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Right?
he was just like, yo, I didn't actually think that was gonna happen, and I was like, just doing what I thought was cool, and like a couple nights happened after that like she tried to like do it again, and I was like, yo, we can't
Yeah.
do this again, and like, yeah, it was.
I need to see
wild.
this girl.
Man,
She
I
is
need
a-
to see her
she's
right
fire.
now.
I want to see.
She's like,
She's
Can you
fire.
show me
Pull
right
her
now?
up.
Yeah.
Pull her up. Let's get a live reaction.
I would
Yeah.
love to.
Yeah, show him. Yeah,
I
show
am,
Noel.
I
He's so
am
proud.
so
Get the best
stoked for
picture.
you.
Get the best picture
I'm
you can
so
find. Yo, get the
stoked
best
for you.
picture.
No, just show me.
No, best
No, you
picture.
What's her
deserve
ear?
to
What's her
fuck
thing?
hot chicks, definitely.
Pull her up. What's her thing?
This is like a top 10 for me too. That's a girl that's like a one night stand type thing. Noel's like a future, like really about this life. You know what I mean?
Like you'd marry Noel, type thing.
I mean,
Wow.
And is that off
But
of
I-
just
but-
looks? Like the look alone is
But
like
I wanna
that's
point
a
out-
fuck and that's
No.
a marry?
But
I
or
wanna
is that
point out-
personality?
when
Noel's
I-
really sweet.
yeah,
Hey,
Noel's
well, of course.
Noel's like the best. Like I talked to her, she got to know me, and like she really liked me. So like, even though it was like real and like maybe she does other shit, like it was cool. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
Like I didn't
'cause-
have to like impress her with other shit. Like I feel like I have to do with like other girls, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that felt
Like,
good.
I
I
don't-
mean,
I didn't
a
have to-
girl like that, just like, oh no, I want to fuck you, and like not your boss. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
sure.
and that's like a confidence
Yo,
boost. That's
we-
like a hell yeah.
And I want to point that out, like, to people because I get DMs and shit. Like, I don't care about the ice, like the jewelry and stuff. Like, it's fun for me to wear. It's funny and it's fun for me to wear, but I don't need it. You know?
That's not true because earlier you said you don't get women, you don't feel like you fit in without it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
am.
yeah,
You
wait,
said- you
wait,
said
Thank you
you
so
do
much.
need
Thank you
it.
so
I'm
much.
sorry.
Yes.
So you do.
That's
feel like
exactly
you
what I was
need
gonna
it.
say
Yeah,
right now.